This is my home country, the United Kingdom. Wait, what? It's not. This is China? This is Shanghai, China. And right on the outskirts of Shanghai lies a totally fake British town. This place is meant to mirror and replicate what Britain looks like. And as a Brit, I just had to check this place out. So guys, welcome to China's fake British town, Thames Town. Hey, here we go then guys, I have arrived in Thames Town. Is it like I'm in the UK or is it like I'm just in China? Oh, I don't know, but what I can say is this place is eerily quiet. There's no one around, it is so quiet. There are a few cars around, people live here, but on the streets, yeah, it's really strange. And to give a backdrop to why that is, to why it's a ghost town, is because, you know, Shanghai, it's just such a congested city. Millions of people live in one area, you know, the heart of the city. And so it's just too populated. So the government, what they wanted to do, they wanted to expand Shanghai. And so they got a British architect and designed this whole place to look like you're in England. So lots of millionaires initially came here. And so the house prices started off really expensive, but it was just before the financial crisis, which made the house prices even more expensive. It was just unattainable. And so the house prices here start at 30 million RMB. That's more than Beijing or Shanghai or even the real London. Yeah, it's just so expensive. 30 million, that's a starting price. And furthermore, you need to have a Shanghai ID. So even if you're a multi-billionaire and you don't have a Shanghai ID, you just can't get it. If you're Elon Musk, not a chance. So it's really difficult if you want to come here. Oh, no, I don't remember which part of London has a sickle and hammer statue. Interesting. Right, found a lovely little place to find some restaurants by the riverfront. There's a bunch of them all around. So my hometown is Shrewsbury in England, and Shrewsbury, there's a river, the River Severn, which situates around the whole place. And you've got the riverfront, you have lots of restaurants there as well. So it reminds me just of home. It's just, there's no people at all. They don't actually have a physical copy of the menu. So they've given me an iPad and then I have to order on here, which is pretty cool. So let's see. They have, is that lobster? Yeah, lobster, spaghetti, lasagna, Spanish paella. Okay, not English. Oh, here we go. Classic English fish and chips. Right, definitely going for that. And that's not too expensive, 88 RMB. That's about, what, £10? It's okay. 谢谢，这个看起来很好吃，谢谢. Right, so first appearance, and it looks alright, but it looks like they put loads of chili on it. Or some kinds of powder, anyway. Doesn't look authentic. I mean, these are fries, not chips. So that's a bit of a letdown. But anyway, I'll take what I can get. Hang on, what time is it? It's quiz time! That's right, there are going to be 7 statues which you need to guess correctly. They're all going to be famous British figures. You need to write your answers below. I'm going to read every single comment. Let's see who can get it first. Alright, so I've arrived at Oxford Street. This is one of my favourite streets in London, and it really does not resemble London whatsoever, because Oxford Street is probably the most famous shopping street in all of the UK. There are so many high-end shops everywhere, and it's, well, most of the shops here are closed, but most of the shops here are wedding dresses. So that's probably 99% of the business here. I've not really seen any other shops other than, you know, cafes or restaurants. But yeah, like I said, most of the people here are tourists, so there's a heck of a lot of wedding shops and photography shops as well. Alright, so now I am in Bristol. This is where Christ Church is. They have a full-scale replica of Christ Church. It's the same size. It's absolutely shockingly similar. And there's a service going on now. I missed it. I could have gone inside if I came here half an hour earlier. It's closed at the moment. But this is the main attraction, I think. This is where lots of people come for photos. So there are probably about 7, 8, 9 wedding couples here at the moment, all taking professional photos. Let me show you. Couple there. We've got one couple over there. We've got one couple over there, and then on these benches there's, if you can see all the way at the end over there, there's like, they're all covered, they're all full of wedding couples. Now, although this place is called Thames Town, named after the River Thames in London, it's not meant to be like London at all. It's really more of everything in England. So you have Bristol, you have London, Birmingham, Chester. You have a variety of cities all amalgamated into one area. And you have different time periods as well. So you have houses from the medieval times, from Georgian, Tudor houses, and Victorian, and also you have industrial places like you're in Birmingham, so it's a bit of everything. And actually there are these fake cities all around China. So you have a fake Paris, a fake Austrian town, a fake Swiss town, what else is there? A Venice, fake Venice. So they have lots of these places, but the government, they don't like it because it's a plagiarism of architecture. So they've banned them from now on. You cannot make any more of these, and possibly, quite possibly, I'm not sure if this place will be around in 5-10 more years, because it is just so quiet. So it could be the last time you can go here. Yeah, I absolutely love these cobble streets. It really does remind you of home. Here, what have we got? We've got Gower Street. I think that is where UCL is, the university in London. But yeah, I don't think these streets are meant to resemble the actual real streets. It's just for show. And yeah, I absolutely love the buildings, you know, the black and white ones. So that is Tudor style architecture. That's just astonishing. You know, you don't see that in any other country. And in fact, you only get it in small towns in England. So my hometown, yeah, they have so many of those scattered around, Tudor houses. Yeah, really beautiful. I just feel like I'm at home. And the fact that there's not so many people, it just doesn't feel like I'm in China. Right, we're going to go to the north of the UK now. I've not been here. Leeds. So we're in Leeds Garden. Let's have a look, see if it resembles anything like Leeds. 啊，我可以看一下吗？不可以。哦 ，OK， 好，谢谢。Oh, that was a shame. Got kicked out of there. That looks like where all the millionaires live, or the billionaires. Na 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 na. You know, they call me the James Bond of YouTube. I get 0 likes, 0 comments, and 7 dislikes. Right, I think I'm going to head off now. I've been here for a good day. It's been a long time. I think I've explored most of it as well. And you know, I was really enticed by the fact it was a ghost town, because I've never been to one before. I thought it was really, really cool. But the longer you stay here, the more you kind of want an atmosphere, the more you want there to be a community where there are people, you know, because everything is just shut. It simply is. It really is a ghost town. I think after a few hours it can get quite boring, so I wouldn't come here every day. And to be honest, yeah, I probably wouldn't want to live here. I mean, I don't think there are even any supermarkets here. I don't know where the supermarkets are. There's a lot of restaurants, but yeah, I don't know. It's not convenient at all. But looks like you can get takeaway. You can get takeaway here. I've seen a lot of delivery drivers. I said I'm leaving. I'm a bit lost. I can't find my way out. So I'm gonna try get myself out of here. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed that video. Maybe next time I'll go to one of the other ghost towns, you know, Paris. That'd be really cool. That's not too far from Shanghai. It's in Hangzhou. So yeah, see you guys next time.